Bernie Champion got off to a fabulous start. 571 passing yards from Kyle Poeske. He touched 6 touchdowns together he put together in a win against New Braunfels. What do you like about this kid?
Well, here's another. What I like about him is his accuracy and his long ball throwing ability. Here you see he's got nice touch on the ball. That one happened to wobble a little bit, but the receiver's wide open there. But he's a guy that through 2 weeks, Rick, has thrown for almost 900 yards in just the first 2 weeks of the season.
Is he kind of an under-the-radar kind of guy?
Yeah, because he got hurt last year, played about half the season, so he didn't have any numbers that would attract recruiters' attention. He got hurt. He missed the second half of the season. So he's a guy that people have to see play. He's been through the camp circuits, but you're waiting to see him play games, and he's obviously proven that he can do a great job.
Kyle Poeske takes the hardware in Class 4A. Great quarterback who's genius with a 98.5 academic
Welcome back to High School to the Max. Bernie champion senior quarterback Kyle Poeske threw for 595 yards last night. It's the 4th highest total in state history. Oh, and he also had 6 touchdown passes for the 2nd time this season. All of this even more impressive considering the injury Kyle suffered last year.
Kyle Poeske's back where he belongs, on a football field, throwing passes to his best friends.
I'm friends with everyone on the team. Like, our locker room is one team. We're not divided at all. I mean, we have great team chemistry, and being able to do that with all these guys, I mean, it's really a special thing that we have going.
For about a month last year, Kyle didn't know if his throwing arm would ever be the same. In a pre-district game against Clemens, Kyle's arm was sore after the first half.
Going back into halftime, and I looked on my arm, there was just a bump, and then after the game, I couldn't move my arm at all.
Without knowing how serious the injury was, Kyle played the second half. In the game, he completed 10 of 15 passes with 2 touchdowns. Afterwards, he went to the hospital and then found out his arm was broken.
It was terrible. I mean, that was the worst feeling. I remember I'd gotten the x-rays and I was driving back to our afternoon practice, and the doctor called and told my dad, and my dad told me, and I had just gotten out of the car and we had to go tell Coach Threadgill and stuff, and that was just the worst feeling. And I mean, I even got tears in my eyes just because I was looking forward to a great season, and then just missing 4 games. I mean, it just hurt me personally, and I mean, I just wanted to be out there for the teammates and everything and be with them.
It definitely wasn't a good thing. I mean, seeing Kyle go down, I know he hurt. You know, the team was hurting for him, the coaches. It put our team in a bind.
As tough as it was to watch his team play without him, Kyle learned a lot by seeing the game from a different perspective.
Being able to be out there on the sidelines and seeing what other teams are doing against our offense, against our spread, I mean, it was a good thing. I mean, it obviously wasn't fortunate, but there's also, we got a lot of good things out of it.
The 4 games he missed while rehabbing motivated him to make the most of his senior season.
That made me so hungry this next year. I mean, we wanted to get back out on the field, and we had this countdown clock, and it'd say 100 days left and everything. We're like, oh my gosh, we just wanted to get here.
Extremely proud. He's like a brother to me. You know, I know how much work he put in over the summer. He worked on his tangibles, his strength, got himself healthy.
He's been in the weight room, I think, more than anybody. You know, staying after, later than anybody, just trying to get back, get stronger, get faster, going to camps, working on his quarterbacking. I'm so proud. He's become just an amazing player, and to be catching passes from him is really just special.
Tired of living day to day like everything's alright. Every night just one thing on my mind. I'm just waiting on that moment.
And once the season got here, Kyle was more than ready. In Bernie Champion's season opener, he threw for 571 yards, an area record and the 10th highest total in state history. He also had 6 TD passes as the Chargers beat New Braunfels by 10.
We've been playing together since we were kids, and to go out there, you know, we're all great friends, and we have great chemistry. And I think going out there and just working really hard together and putting up numbers and getting a win as a team, and I think that was just a ton of fun, and I think I'm really proud of the entire team. We all kind of stepped up and played a great game and showed people what we were capable of.
I didn't expect it, but then again, I did. You know, I know what Kyle's capable of. I know what this team's capable of if we all focus, put our minds right. You know, we're a senior-led team this year, and I feel like our passing attack is second to none.
It's extremely rewarding to see somebody that has had that adversity and then battled through that adversity and now is getting some recognition and some success from that.
It seemed like everything was 10 times slower. I mean, it seemed like it was in slow motion the whole game, even though it really wasn't. I mean, the Braunfels, they have a great defense and everything.
Kyle's humble nature is keeping him grounded in the midst of an amazing season. He's averaging 500 passing yards a game and has already thrown for 13 touchdowns through 3 games.
He was never a guy that was going to be very arrogant. You know, he was going to be a guy that was humble. And with that, with all those things put together, then that makes a great football player, makes a great quarterback.
I mean, it's very exciting. I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm never going to take this chance for granted. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it.
What Kyle enjoys even more than putting up impressive stats are wins. He's led the Chargers to a 2-1 record.
Now you go to face another quality program.
And Coach Threadgill knows they're capable of winning the school's first district title.
They're all team-oriented, and the chemistry of this team is just is one of those of success. And so it makes our job easy, makes our job fun. You know, I was thinking of this the other day. Is, you know, I'm about to turn 52 years old, and I feel like I'm 19 when I hang around these guys all the time. So I just try to act like I'm 52, though.
They say the true character of a person is shown by what they do when nobody's watching. Kyle put in the work away from the spotlight, and now everybody's eyes are on a young man rewriting the history books.
The Chargers face Alamo Heights next week, and the Mules are giving up an average of just 6 points a game. So that'll be a very interesting matchup. As for this game, Wagner with a 6-point win thanks to a Xavier LeGrant touchdown with just 6 seconds left. They win 27-21. For now, live at Hero Stadium, Kevin Cuenca, High School to the Max.